All right, everyone, here we are with the week of the 24th of November through the 30th of November. I said yesterday in the Friday reading I was going to use the same deck, the big Light Seer, and I am. As my base deck, I'm going to clarify with the witches. All right, we'll see where we go. I got a pre-shuffle here. It's quite a week. I'm going to be doing your monthly readings for December. I'll tell you, December's quite a month. It's very interesting this year. Sometimes it's a long December. As the Counting Crows once sang for us, long December. And again, there's reason to believe that this year will be better than the last. And this is one of those years. It might feel like a long December, but there is reason to believe that the coming year will be better than the last, provided you utilize the energy properly. And that's what we've been trying to talk about since the Pluto reading. Okay? Well, look. I've got the incoming energy, what actions they likely to take, the week of the 24th through the 30th, surface energy, just in a pre-shuffle, I got the Queen of Cups, most love I could pull from the deck, crossed by the Queen of Pentacles, that's your energy, and the Two of Wands, and the Three of Cups, and the Eight of Wands bookending the Queen of Cups. Somebody here is just bursting with love. In a couple of cases, roles are reversed and it's you. Okay? You might be wearing your heart on your sleeve a little bit, especially if you're not prone to, right? Out of character for you. But somebody else is feeling so much love, it's about to come gushing out. I mean, literally, like you might be drenched by the time they're done talking to you. It's unreal. Just like my little Queen of Cups here. All right? She didn't start out sitting in water. I'm just going to phrase it that way. All right? Here we go. Let's take it. Let's shuffle the deck. November 24th through the 30th, 2024. Give it to me, universe. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I know it's a fucking weekly reading. I am not a fucking time lord. All right? You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. This reading, we ask what actions they're likely to take. We pull one card for each sign. Although we split the soulmate cycle into 12 pieces, the signs don't matter. We just use them as a reference point, as a name. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. That's why there's no timestamps here, so pay attention. Timestamps, life doesn't work with timestamps. You're all part of a cycle. You're in a room together. All right? Doesn't matter if you're a Virgo, a Nurgo, a Turgo, or a Libro. It makes no difference. If somebody farts in that room, you're going to smell it. It stinks for everybody. So when you're part of a cycle, a specific, special cycle like a soulmate cycle, which there's only about 20 million of you in this one, give or take, most agree. I definitely think that. Then, it's pretty special considering the billions of people in the world. Okay, you ready? Overall energy is the Hangman. It had to be. That right there, it had to be. Why? Because the Hangman was the hot spot of the connection cycle, which is Cancerian energy. This is a Cancerian-themed cycle. The North Node was in Cancer when this cycle began. That sets the theme, according to my research. It's about the 4th cycle I've had a chance to look at. Seems to happen every time. We're beyond coincidence at this point. That card right here, the overall energy of our Saturday reading, is the base, big-time, hot spot energy of our Friday reading. So, somebody's person here is getting enlightened. I'll say the same thing I probably said for that. I don't really remember, but somebody getting enlightened here. All right? Let's see. Let's go. You ready? Position 1, Aries. Starts with Aries, position 1, ends with Pisces, position 12. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Let's clarify it. And I'll talk about it while I clarify and figure out where the top of my screen is. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. Ace of Cups. Why is that here? Yeah. I want to say it's new love. You've got... This is separate from some person that's been attached to you for a while. Somebody has a newfound appreciation for you. I'll just phrase it that way. Because a lot of it is still locked up. I think if you had a conversation with this person, it would crack that bowl wide open. Okay? That's what I think. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Why is the Ace of Cups here? You got some karma with this person. Your karma is a slow burn type karma. It's slow. It's very, very slow. I remember on fireworks, they used to sell 2 kinds of wicks. Slow burn and fast burn. I never understood the kids that wanted to buy the fast burn ones. Those were usually the ones that came into school after summer vacation with a stump where their hand used to be. Slow burn is always the way to go. Especially if you're going to be throwing it or putting it in a slingshot. Which is pretty much what we did. That being said, hey, it is what it is. You grow up with fireworks. Most states, it's okay. It's not a big deal. It's California that has its stupid restrictions on things, only in special circumstances, and none of these. Oh, fuck off. Right? Right here. Karma. You have a slow burn karma with this person. It requires a conversation to activate. Okay? It does. All right? You got the good wick. No, that's good. That means that thing cracks open, and this is a potential here. There's potential. Sometimes. 3 of Wands. There's potential here. Okay? There is. But we got to have a conversation first. Why is the 3 of Wands here? The 9 of Cups. This is a beautiful connection with somebody. A conversation is required. It's coming soon. This is soon. Okay? Coming soon. Somebody kind of blow your mind here a little bit. But it is a slow burn karma. There's karma you have with this person. Could be from earlier in this lifetime. Could be from previous lifetimes. Again, I don't want to put too much hocus pocus on it. It's a slow burn. It takes a while. Right? Why did the kids buy the fast burn wicks? Well, because when they lit it on the ground, they liked that it went off quick. If you get the slow burn, it takes forever. Did you light it? You always got some annoying friend that says, did you light it? Yeah, I lit it. Did you light it? Yeah, I did. And right when he asks, did you light it? Right there when he gets did you out, that's when it goes off and you miss the whole thing. Right? So, again, we're always at the mercy of the weakest links. It doesn't matter. A chain is only as strong as its weakest links. My whole life I've been at the mercy of stupid people. It drives me fucking crazy. Right? Did you light it? Yeah, I lit it. You saw me light it, you fucking dimwit. Right here, Taurus. I hope that person's watching. Taurus, position 2. 4 of Pentacles. The wick is lit on this. Just be patient. All right? I think this is coming very soon. Perhaps you already know this person. Perhaps you don't. Okay? 4 of Pentacles. Somebody's insistent on holding back. They've got something they want to say to you, but they're insistent on holding back. They think it's too much. Or, yeah, they think it's too much. It's a miser energy. Misers think everything is too expensive. Right? It's too much. It's too much. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Too much. Okay. All right. 4 of Pentacles. Why is it here? Justice. They got something they want to say to you. They do. Let me fix my microphone. Hold on. Let me get my... Okay. Sorry about any crackling noises there. I apologize. They got something they want to say to you. Yeah, there's something, but they're denying themselves the opportunity. They're denying themselves the opportunity. What's on top? Yeah, they are. They're denying. It's not easy. It's not easy to say no. Like I said, that's a miser energy. They think everything's too expensive. And then I muttered to myself, you think it's too expensive? Yeah. I'm thinking to myself, some kind of great deal. I'm selling a Ferrari. 328 GTS, real nice. Old days, old school. You can have it for $30. That's too much. It's too much. They're going to go home and kick themselves. Even if it didn't run, you could get it running for a few grand. It'd be worth. I mean, even as parts, it's worth fucking 15, 20 grand. So, at the end of the day, here, somebody, it's burning on someone's mind here. They're denying themselves something that they really want, and they're causing. It's almost like they enjoy this. They enjoy the rain. They enjoy the pain. He enjoys. It's like, hit me in again. Hit me another. Right? Hit me another time. Why is the 10 of Wands here? Yeah, the Ace of Swords. This is somebody's truth. This is a cross they have to bear. Is what the universe is saying. This is something they have to go through. Let them go through it. All right? This is the kind of shit that drives people to drinking. That and driving a hot rod Lincoln. But other than that, that's the kind of thing that drives people to drinking. Gemini, position 3. Knight of Pentacles. I forgot. I didn't write down anything on Friday. Well, I remember some of it. I wanted to go in cold here, but I do remember a tether here. I made some crack about someone in a prison yard running free. Well, I'm free just because they can't see the fence. Just because you can't see the fence is there, right? Somebody thinks that they're coming towards you. I beg to differ. Okay? Somebody thinks that they're coming towards you, and he thinks that eventually he's going to get to you. It's a he on the card. Okay? I beg to differ. I think there's a fence around this whole field. Somebody's really got, somebody attached to you, somebody's really controlled by an energy around them. It's really gotten in their head. Okay? That happens a lot. There could be a cultural thing here that can happen. It is. It's always, whatever it is. Okay, let's just erase that clean. Don't want to offend anybody who has culture or is a religious family or anything. Just forget it. Overall, anything that tries to control you does it with fear. Plain and simple. Fear tactics. That's it. Right? And it's just what it is. This person's controlled by some sort of fear tactic. Right? In this case, it's an electric fence. Crossed by the King of Pentacles, absolutely. Somebody holds the purse string, somebody holds everything. You leave me, and you're screwed. You leave me, you'll get nothing. You know, which may or may not be nonsense. It doesn't always have to be the truth. In fact, fear tactics are often lies. You leave me, you get nothing. I think the courts might beg to differ. You know, I mean, it doesn't really work that way exactly. Especially in the state of California, for example. You know, you can't use that threat. You know, they don't even honor prenups half the goddamn time. So at the end, because all you got to do is claim I was under duress or some shit like that. Go ahead, prove it, motherfucker. You know, prove I wasn't. You can't prove a negative. So at the end of the day here, somebody's holding. Maybe your person puts somebody on a pedestal, which is always wrong. And so every time that person says something, it's like it's coming from Zeus, you know? It's like it's coming from the god's mouth, sort of a thing. You never want to do that. You don't ever want to do that, all right? What's on top here? High Priestess. Yeah. There's a hidden fence here. This person thinks they're on their way to you, and there's a hidden energy that begs to differ. Why is the hidden energy here? The Queen of Cups. Yeah. This King of Pentacles, whatever it is, it's in their best interest to keep this person where they are, to keep this cup empty. It's my desert queen. Has them convinced of something. Perhaps they've put someone on a pedestal. Perhaps it's just, you know, fear tactics over years that have set in and worked, sort of a Stockholm syndrome sort of a thing. I mean, I don't know. But whatever it is, it's there. I beg to differ. Okay? But by the cards, they're coming towards you and they might reach out. If they do, check them for a leash tied to them, but I highly doubt they make it that far. All right? There's a big hidden fence around that field. Hot spot. Cancer. Position 4. Bookends over here. This guy over here with my Ace of Cups. The 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. Somebody wants to be free. That's all it says. Let's shuffle. Let's see where we go. All right. The 9 of Pentacles. Why is it here? Let's talk about it. Somebody here is realizing that their life, the freedom that they have, the well-being that they have brings nothing but trouble. At some point, if you get, for example, wealthy, which is what this person is on this card, if you get wealthy, at some point you realize that there is some trouble that comes with it. You learn the lesson that everything is a double-edged sword. Winning the lottery is a double-edged sword. It depends which energy you go for, whether it becomes a nightmare or not. But it's always a double-edged sword. It's always gonna enhance your life, sure. It's gonna take away some stress, sure. You're gonna be able to get that Ferrari at full price, sure. But you're also going to attract a bunch of people that want you to want what you have. They won't take advantage of you, right? They're going to tell you oh yeah, totally. They're going to flatter you. It's a flattery energy. It invites it in. Somebody here has realized that their life has been a whole stroke fest. In sales, they call people that just like to talk but are never going to buy anything. They call them strokes, right? This person's realized that their whole life has been a stroke fest in some way. I don't know. It varies for all of you, but that's the way the energy is. This person here has realized they've wasted a lot of time. Again, I will help you with the lateral thinking. 5 of Wands. Crossing it, yeah. Somebody realizes that it's not all... Somebody took off the rose-colored glasses. Can I put it that way? Okay. What's on top here? Yeah. Temperance. Somebody's come to their senses. I don't know what else it means here. Why's temperance here? Yeah, the King of Wands. Somebody's come to... Everything I just said just got backed up. There's the Burger King. Gotta have it their way. Narcissist, ego. The person who lets the money go to their head. The person who succumbs to the yes men, to the flattery, all of that. Somebody's come to their senses about who they were and why they behaved the way they did. Why they cast you off. Why they ran from you. Why you weren't good enough. Why wasn't Steve's viewer good enough? Somebody's come to their senses about that. What actions are they going to take? I don't know. Probably spying. To answer the universe, I asked for an answer, I get an answer. Okay? You do too. It's nothing. I'm not the warlock on the hill. Pay attention. If you ask the universe, the energy around you, for a fucking answer, you'll get the fucking answer. Just find it. It's there. There it is. They'll probably start spying. Okay? They'll probably take a look or wait for an opportune moment to come in and talk to you. I don't know. All right. But that's an important energy to understand. Right here, Leo, position 5. Position 5. This the King of Swords. King of Swords. I do see someone wanting to take action. I do see someone wanting to take action. I do. It's crossed by the Magician. I got a card that flew out. It's upright. It fell on the floor just like that, which is how I grab my cards. Just like that. Knight of Swords. Somebody wants to take action. This king orders this knight. I felt it. Transformation. Somebody wants to transform their relationship with you. It looks like they at least leave the house. Metaphorically speaking. Why is the Knight of Swords here? The Knight of Pentacles. And then they come back. Okay, the universe has a piece of friendly... has something nice to say to you here. Okay? Can I say something nice to my Leo soap opera viewers? The universe is like, yep, they got something they want to say to you. They want to transform your relationship. They leave the house, but they come back. But it's inevitable that you will eventually have a conversation with this person. My guess is it's sometime during the Pluto and Aquarius transit. The problem with that is until January 2044. Okay, so I'm going to narrow it down and say early. Pluto in Aquarius transit. Pluto in Aquarius is going to make this person well up like a motherfucker. Okay? Big time. Now, whether they choose to do anything about it or not depends on other circumstances, other surrounding energies. But as a core frequency of energy here, the universe says you can count on you and this person are crossing paths again. Okay? All right. Okay. Let's go. All right. Position 6. Virgo. The one that was crying in line at the fucking grocery store the other day. You don't have to be a Virgo. This applies if your Friday's reading position of this anyway. I don't know what today's is. But Friday's reading of this applies if you're someone who normally doesn't wear their heart on their sleeve. You're fairly stoic, right? Nobody ever sees me cry, Steve. Okay? That's fine. And you suddenly start crying. Okay? That's possible. Now again, just catch my drift. I'm exaggerating. You always exaggerate an example so that everyone gets it. You don't want to do a narrow example and exclude people. Okay? So I don't think you're going to be crying in the grocery store screaming my name. All right? At least I hope so. If you are, please film it. I would love to see that, honestly. Anyway, just for fun. Page of Cups. Yeah, your feelings are going to be... This is you guys. This is my wild card position. Again, you guys are showing up here. This is all new territory to you. Right? You're someone who's not normally into Star Trek. You're into Star Trek. All of a sudden, you're dressed like Mr. Spock. Okay? This is very weird. You're behaving very out of character in this energy. It's going to vary for all of you. Okay? In the extreme, you're very stoic. Now you're crying in line at the grocery store. In a very mild thing, you're just behaving differently. You're doing something different. Normally, you do the same thing every morning. You go to the office, you get your coffee, you sit down. You make sure it's not the flavored coffee. You make sure it's only a half calf. Well, under this energy, you show up at the office a little bit late. You go ahead and grab the full calf flavored, and you sit down, maybe backwards in your chair, because you feel like it, okay? It could be any of that, anything in between and more, okay? Maybe you usually pee sitting down, now you stand up. Why? I don't know. A modern lady. I have no idea. I don't fucking know. Just catch my drift. That's all you gotta do. I will teach this crowd lateral thinking if it fucking kills me, I swear. Right here, the Page of Cups. Why is it here? It's a good way for you to read energy. Create your own analogies. The universe helps you fill in spaces. The energy around you is always talking to you, but it's cryptic. So if something is complicated, cryptic is usually complicated, right? It's hard to understand. It's cryptic. So if something is complicated, analogies work. That's why when you watch the Science Channel, right? They dumb down the fucking physics. This is advanced physics they're talking to you about, and it's some cartoon on your screen that's jumping around, or they're giving you an analogy. Let's say you were in a car and you were doing 75 miles an hour. They're really just giving you a simple way to look at a very complex thing. That's what analogies do. That's why it's helpful to you in trying to figure stuff out. Right here, it's crossed by the Four of Pentacles. These feelings. It might scare you. You might wake up, you're not a Star Trek fan. All of a sudden, you're buying a Star Trek uniform. You look at yourself in the mirror, you get freaked out. Why did I do that to my hair? What is going on? That wasn't even cool in 1992. What is going on here? Right? It might freak you out. Don't. Just go with it. Whatever it is, if you get that morning coffee and it's fucking flavored, you sit backward in the chair, knock yourself out. If you find yourself peeing standing up, knock yourself out. Look at that, the Hierophant. These are lasting changes that are trying to set in with you. There's some kind of transformation. You're just about to come out of a fucking cocoon. Okay? This is lasting shit. This is a big deal, what's happening. Don't discount it. Alright? Whether you're crying in line at the grocery store or drinking your coffee different or whatever. Why is the Hierophant here? The Seven of Wands. Do not fight it. We don't fight the priest, the Pope. You're not going to go see the Pope, not like what the Pope has to say, and then punch him in the head with your fucking wand. You're not going to do that. You respect the energy that's around. If you respect this energy, you're fine. You will thrive in this. These are big changes trying to happen. Think of it as growing pains. I don't know. It's a big deal. Wow. All right. Libra, position 7. 8 of Cups. What's going on here with my microphone? Okay. I'm gonna just clarify it. I don't want to risk it. I like to make sure I get my read right for you guys. It looks like you're missing something. You left something behind. Okay. And this card flew out and it went reverse, so I think I'm probably right. See how the red's at the bottom on the rest of them, and this one flew out, flipped in midair, and landed right there. Okay, I show it to you in real time. No fucking around here. All right, Six of Wands reversed. Very similar to what they had that over there. I know they had that over there. I can't wait to get to the troll. Anyway, the troll energy. That was interesting. That was very interesting. It's a good lesson for you though. Yes, in the Friday reading in that position. 8 of Wands reversed. You missed something. Wait, you think you're all set? No, I'm all set, Steve. Bye. Wait, don't go. Magician. Smoke and mirrors energy, quick change energy. There's some sort of the energy almost reads like it already happened. So I have to read it that way, but it may not have happened yet. It could be future influence for some of you, okay? Just bear with me. But I have to read it like it already happened. So you had a conversation with somebody, okay? A DM, an Emperor at the bottom. You had a conversation with somebody, but you thought everything you needed to be said, but you forgot to say something. There's something you forgot to say that's the key to everything. Okay, you left something behind, and it's a pot of gold. I mean, it's a big deal. Okay, that's all. So, if this happened, you're going to realize this very soon, or someone else will. Either or. If it hasn't happened yet, and you find yourself having a conversation with someone that means a lot to you, right? I don't even want to tell you to try to keep in mind that you might be omitting something. This could also read as a lie of omission, where you just didn't tell somebody something on purpose. That's going to come back and bite you later. So make sure that you just get everything on the table. All right? If this has already happened, it's coming back around. You'll have another chance. Okay? So don't worry about it. All right? Everything is cyclical. Okay. My hot Scorpios. Yesterday I taught you some things about trolls and what happens when you have 3 million subscribers and some fuckwit with one fucking yells at you or heckles you and things like that. Usually it's a soul connection. You have somebody attached to you, and I know this is true. Yeah, there it is. 9 swords. You have somebody attached to you that wants what you want. Could be somebody you work with. Could be somebody you, I don't know. So somebody's in a relationship and they wish they were with you and they take it out on you. They may treat you badly. They may treat you whatever. They're a bit of a heckler in your life. Okay? You have a soul connection with this person, and right now, this is what's happening. You might, I don't know if this is them or you. Roles could be reversed here. I'm going to read it as them. You're driving them crazy. They're staying up all night. They're wondering why their energy isn't affecting you, why they don't have what you have, etc., etc. Now, it also could be that their energy is affecting you, and it's the reason you can't sleep. Acknowledge this, and that will stop. And you will start sleeping like a fucking baby. All right? But for right now, obviously see a doctor if you think it's something more serious than that. But the way it reads in the energy here, that's what it seems like. You could just be picking up on someone else's energy. This person here, however, is really starting to figure out. Something about the energy is changing where they're starting to figure out that maybe they're not on your level, which is why they don't have what you have. Okay? Maybe they're not as smart as they think they are. There's a lot of people in the world that think they're smarter than they really are. Usually they're Burger Kings. They're narcissists. Narcissists are all over the place. Okay? We bred them. They happen naturally, but we bred a whole generation of them. Everybody gets a trophy generation. You get a trophy just for showing up. We bred a whole bunch of entitled fuckwits. And now we got to deal with them. They're short-sighted. They think that they deserve everything. They think that they're great. They go out, a music platform opens up, they go out and think they're a musician. And it's just shit. 99.9% of the people out there shouldn't have been out there putting out music. But it's there, so they do. It's just, you know, it ruined the music industry because it was a sea of shit that people had to sift through. So people just stopped going to those sites. You know, it's a shame. It hurt the people that actually had talent. So at the end of the day, these people always hurt people. Somebody thinks that they're smarter than you, or they're better than you, or they should have what you have, and they're attached to you. They're starting to realize that maybe they're not as smart as you. Maybe they shouldn't have what you have. All right? They can't do what you do. All right? All right, let's go. Let's see. Yeah, the Four of Wands. Somebody wants what you want. They want to walk your path, but somebody attached to you wants that, but they realize that they're not. They want to talk to you. They want to find out. They want to learn from you. They want to change, but they're nervous about that because that hurts their fucking ego. This is feedbacking off of this Burger King something fierce. All right? It was feedbacking off of the Emperor that was crossing here, but I shuffled it away, and now we got the Four of Wands for you. What's on top? Eight of Wands. Yeah. They want to talk to you, but they're afraid to. Why is the Eight of Wands here? The Queen of Wands. All right? They want to talk to you, but they're afraid to because, again, somebody here is afraid their ego is going to get hurt. Somebody's a very superficial person. Somebody's a narcissist. I said this card's been feedbacking off this King of Wands, right? I don't have another King of Wands in the deck. The universe gave me a Queen of Wands. I mean, it's the same difference. This happens all the time. Narcissists cannot admit that they're not great. They're not whatever. It's where trolls come from. If you got 3 million subscribers, it's never somebody with 2 million subscribers heckling you. It's never somebody with 5 million subscribers heckling you. It's somebody with 1 or 0. It always is. You know, their energy isn't what they think it is. They don't attract people. They figured it out, but they're afraid to talk to you because it's going to hurt their ego, because they still haven't really gone on a journey. It's not your problem. Tell the universe you don't want this energy. It might be keeping you up at night. It might be making you grumpy. Tell the universe you don't want this energy anymore. Say, that energy Steve was talking about, stop it. And say it with feeling. Say it from the soul, like a singer singing their hit fucking love song right from the soul, from the gut. Put it out there. And it'll stop. And then this person will be on their fucking own. Okay? It's the equivalent of the internet's mute button. Alright? For your soul. Alright? Right here. And remember what I said about people. Remember that the next time you meet a narcissist. Right? Even in a relationship, narcissists try to bring you down. They always go with somebody higher up than them. It's some loser dating a high-powered lawyer. Right? And they'll spend all their time, but the loser's probably really good looking. That's why the high-powered lawyer's going for them. But the narcissist will spend all their time because they think they should have been well, I could have been a high-powered lawyer if I wanted to. You know, I just didn't want to. Right? So they spend all their time taking digs at the high-powered lawyer to bring them down. If that's allowed to continue, their energy will chip away at the high-powered lawyer. And the high-powered lawyer will then need therapy because they feel so low, they suffer from depression, and they've been brought down. It's a common tale. Any therapist will tell you. Okay? So these energies, but just on an energy level, it's tough. And this applies to about a third of you watching. And I'm trying to help here. I don't want this energy to affect you. All right? And I know I got at least one YouTuber who watches me with a couple of million subscribers. And if this is happening to you, this might be coming up because of you. You might be one of these people. You need to get this energy away. All right? It's not just about the mute button. It's about blocking the energy. Otherwise, it gets in the way of your work. All right? Your work is important. You're melting soap. I mean, let's be honest. Melting lipsticks together is important. Come on. All right. Right. Hey, it is today. We all need a laugh, I suppose, right? You got to find the humor in it, like Jon Stewart says. Find the humor. Find the one little grain of humor. And it's like I've been telling you. You've got to find the humor in it, right? And well, I think in his case, he's saying hope. I'm saying to find that hope, to feed it, you need to use humor to do it. Sagittarius, position 9, sometimes separate from the cycle, sometimes part of it. Temperance. Well, there's a there's a truth about to be revealed to you. There's an uneasy calm here. Okay, this temperance ties with this temperance, which is tied with this King of Wands. All right, so it's temperance and the King of Wands is your energy. Here comes the King of Wands again. Enjoy your break right now. That's all I can say. You're going to have a very interesting monthly reading. It's Sagittarius season, December. We're coming into it very quickly here. Oh man, I tell you, it's going to start picking up steam, Sagittarius. We're already technically in it, but it takes it a bit to pick up steam a little bit. What's going on with Temperance? I think the real Sagittarius season starts when Mars goes retrograde in Leo, and we get a whole lot of. We get some fire happening all over the place. Mercury action going on and all kinds of other stuff interacting with whatever. I think Sagittarius, your heyday this year is around the 6th to the 15th or so of December, I'm going to say. Crossing your Temperance card is the Wheel of Fortune. Wait for it, because enjoy. What did I just say? I mean, rewind. I said enjoy your break. Because shit's about to get real. Shit's about to change. What's on top? You won't see this coming. It's hidden. You'll start to feel it. You'll get your knees will start to quake a little bit. You're nervous. Like you're sitting at a campfire in the dark and you could swear you saw eyes looking at you from behind a tree. Why is the moon here? It's a soulmate. It's a lovers. You're about to meet somebody. Somebody that makes your knees quiver. Okay? I'm telling you, it's there. The universe has decided to bring it to you. Now, whether you like this person or not, I don't know. Every energy is a double-edged sword. I'm not trying to sugarcoat you or wax your ass. I mean, I will wax your ass if you need it, but, obviously you should do that, The hairy ass thing, it doesn't... Anyway, my point is... What was my point? Oh, yeah. Hairy ass, not good. But my point here is, you may not like this person. Either way, they make your knees quiver. Whatever it is. Whether it's good or bad, it's a powerful soulmate rolling in. You'll feel it. You'll start to feel this. And like I said, enjoy your break, because things are about to change. I think for Sagittarius too, if you're a musician, your heyday is the 6th of December, 5th, 6th kind of range of December through to about the 15th. That's a big time for you. Okay? Wow. I said in a Friday reading, somebody's obsessed with you. It's powerful. This person, I don't think you've met this person yet. I think they're obsessed and spank-banking an image of somebody they want. And I believe you're going to fit that bill. Okay? I believe you fit together nicely. Now, you may be for them, they may not be for you. I don't know. Or you may be for each other. I don't know. I can't say. I can just tell you about the energy, that's all. Capricorn, position 10. High Priestess. High Priestess. Somebody's got a hidden motive. Somebody attached to you is a little too... Well, I talked about the person worried about you, but I think that person has a hidden motive. There's a reason they're worried or something. It doesn't feel like the same kind of worry like a worrywart mom would have or something. It's something else. Somebody's worried. It's like somebody who's worried that you're going to get snatched up by somebody else. It almost feels like, it's the kind of worry that I would feel, the hidden motive or worry that I would feel if somebody was working overseas and they couldn't get back for 6 months, so they hope you're still around when they get there, but they know that you probably won't be, so they've got some kind of guilt trip they lay on you so that, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, it feels like that. I don't know. Again, you don't take me literally, just catch my drift. All right? Somebody's got a hidden motive here. And yeah, it's something that's been building in them for a while is about to reveal itself. You're about to have a very interesting encounter, I think. Yeah, the Four of Swords. It's been, again, nothing's been happening, and now a lot's about to happen. You're about to get very much enlightened. This is, somebody's coming at you. I've got this card, it's a beautiful card, Ace of Pentacles, right? Looks nice and shiny. I've got the Sun, nice and shiny. I'm just going to read the energy for you. Somebody's coming at you. You got communication coming soon from somebody who's coming at you just for it's very selfish. They want to make themselves happy. Okay? And they're not above using a guilt trip to do it. All right? Okay? Or it's somebody who you have a soul connection with. You may not, whether you're aware of it or not, who's really attracted to you, wants to bang you, and they'll guilt trip you to get it. Or they'll come at you with a sob story so that you feel bad, and we all know how that goes, right? Stuff like that. It could be that. All right? Okay. Aquarius, position 11. Sometimes my other wild card spot. We get 3 of Swords. Somebody's heartbroken over you. But it's again, it's not your fucking problem. Okay? Somebody's heartbroken over you. It's not your fucking problem. It's their fault. We got Pluto just moved into Aquarius. We're feeling, as I talked about in that reading, we're feeling love on a much deeper level. Now somebody attached to you is feeling love on a much deeper level, except they fucked up, didn't they? So they're feeling the 3 swords on a much deeper level. What basically happened is Pluto came by, took the swords out, sharpened them up, got to resharpen these, resurface them, and then stuck the fuckers back in. Okay? That's what's going on here. So it's not your problem. It's a lesson they needed to learn. Alright, that's all. Alright, let's see. I'm still shuffling. I just had to wipe my nose. It's running like a DM. What's going on here? 3 of Swords. Tell me about it. Tell me about the 3 of Swords. It's crossed by the 5 of Swords. It's their problem. Right? Somebody else's fuck up, somebody else's false victory is not your problem. Okay? I think they're coming to make it your problem. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody now, because they're feeling on a deeper level, because Pluto sharpened these swords, they're seeing what they could have had. They're feeling what they could have had. They're probably dreaming about what they could have had with you. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here? Yeah, they are. The devil. Yeah. It's their cross the bear. Too bad. You know? I don't want to look. It's making them look. Angel energy is making them look at the dark side. Good. I think in the end it benefits you in some way. Somebody attached to you is feeling this. You may pick up on this. You're still attached to this person. You may pick up on this. So make sure You focus, you find the humor in the energy. You tell the universe, you pay attention to what I said over here. Similar type of thing applies where you tell the universe you don't want this energy, right? You have no reason to wake up feeling this. If you do, it's somebody else's shit. I keep telling you, it's not your problem. I'm saying that for a reason. Everything I say in these readings is for a reason. It is what it is. All right, Pisces, position. Pluto and Aquarius, I'm telling you. It's gonna be fun for Steve's Love Tarot. It is. No, this is good. This is where somebody learns. Yeah, I'm not saying you don't have a future with this person. You might. I don't know. It depends. I mean, for a few of you, I don't even think this person's still around. It's really weird. I get because Kurt isn't, right? It's Kurt Cobain in pain right there. He ain't still around for some reason, but it's fine. We learn lessons energetically, and we learn them while we're here. You know. I'll tell you what. Pisces, position 12, always read with 1 and 5. Emperor. So you're sitting there all alone. You're sitting there by the phone, and you know that she ain't going to call you. I wonder how many people know what that's from that I just rattled off when I looked at that. It's the live version of Jay Giles' Must Have Got Lost. Right? If you knew that, God bless you. Because I haven't even heard it in fucking 30 years. It's the live version. He does a whole dialogue at the beginning. And that was one line from it. Right? Rapunzel, throw me down your hair, Rapunzel. Right? So you're sitting there all alone, and you're sitting there by the phone, and you know that she ain't going to call you. Somebody has figured out. It's tied a little bit to this Three of Swords over here. I don't know. I think very soon somebody figured out that they better pick up the phone and call. So you're sitting there all alone, and you know that she ain't going to call you. 5 of Cups. Somebody here, Five of Cups is one of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. I'm spot on. This is the moment. It might be a girl on the card. It might be a fucking mermaid. I don't care. This is our main character, male or female. That's the moment. We're at the moment where they realize that you ain't going to call. Whatever it is. 9 of Pentacles. They on their own. Right? Somebody realizes you don't need them. The Empress never needs the Emperor. The Emperor needs the Empress. Empress is self-contained. Empress is just fine on their own. Got no fucking problem. Doesn't need the Emperor. It's a far more valuable energy in its own way. Much like in the wild, females of a species are more valuable than males. Females can only lay X amount of eggs, for example. We're talking about birds. One bird can fly around to 1,000 females and knock them up and fertilize those eggs. So technically speaking, the females are protected. They're of more value. That's why they're often drab in color, whereas the males are colorful. You take the American kestrel that I watch hunt in my field, right? The female is very drab compared to the male, which is notably the most colorful bird in North America. The female's drab because she needs to be protected. She stays at the nest. The male goes out and does all the hunting. Also, the male needs to attract the female with his colors. But the females are drab for protection because they have to sit there on the nest in the brown tree and, whatever. They're very valuable. Somebody's realizing how valuable you are and how much they fucked up and how you don't need them. And they're sitting there all alone by the phone, and they know that you ain't going to call them. Sad. Why is the 9 of Pentacles here? There you are. You'll find proof of what I just said. Queen of Pentacles, that's you. Male or female, you got everything you need. You're fine on your own. What are they going to do? Reach out, probably. Somebody realizes they need to come up with an excuse to come see you. I don't know. At the end of the day, you're fine on your own. You don't need somebody. Whether I don't have any indication. I mean, they might with the 6 of Pentacles, but they also know that you're fine. It's another card of independence. This guy's got enough to give to other people. They might be worried that someone else is banging what they could have had. I don't know. It's entirely fucking possible. Either way, it's a good lesson in Emperor and Empress energy. The Empress doesn't need the Emperor. Without the Empress, the Emperor becomes maniacal, becomes a Burger King, becomes out of balance, all reflecting King of Wands, egomaniac, jerk off, narcissist, maniacal. however you want to put it. Somebody here is waking up. They're realizing that somewhere along the way, they must have got lost. 3 cards in the bottom card. Let's add it up. What do you want to tell these people, universe? Add all this up. It's a big reading today. I'm happy to do it. I got no problem with it. It's fine. Drains me. I'll tell you, I'm going to need a nap after this one. But that's all right. I got one more read in me here with 3 cards and a bottom card, then I can take my nap. Let's do it. Let's go. Bottom card, 2 of Wands. What actions they going to take? Looks like somebody's setting their intentions. Yeah, because they know you ain't going to call them. Justice. That came up a lot for you, hasn't it, lately? In reading. Queen of Cups. Queen of Wands. I think this is that energy that ties what I said in the pre-shuffle from the big light seer. It came back as our base energy here from the little light seer. What a coinky-dink. No such thing. It's the most love I can pull from the deck. Like I said, she didn't start out sitting in water. Male or female, your person's wet. And wet to a point where, well, I'm going to need something to cover up. Because it's pretty obvious. Somebody is feeling a lot of love here. Pluto in Aquarius is working to the advantage of the Empress. And you're about to get some justice from somebody who insisted you didn't matter for a long time. Well, guess what? You fucking matter now. Why? Because they sit there by the phone, all alone, and they know that you ain't going to call them. I think this is one of the most important ones that I pulled right here. It's an important thing for you to understand. And if you want let's see what they're going to do. This is one of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle, the 5 of Cups, talking about here, Pisces crossing. Fool. They might just take a chance. It depends whether you have a super fuckwit or not. Whether it happens this week or not, how the fuck do I know? I'm not a time lord. I'm just reading the energy. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. For some of you, it's last week. For some of you, it's this week. For some of you, it's next week. Sagittarius, I think your prime time is the 6th through the 15th of December. Whatever. All right? It's important reading. I would watch this a couple of times. If you need to watch it on 2x because you haven't learned the lesson of temperance yet, that's fine. Whatever you want to do. I'm funny on 2x too. Maybe funnier because I sound like this. Okay? Whatever you want to do. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck.